Boy, oh boy, we've got a lot of work to do. Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. Hey guys, Tori.
Your mate Tori.
Geelong-Flipper here.
Geelong-Flipper.
Me, Tori.
Tori here.
I'm Tori.
Tori here.
Tori here.
Geelong-Flipper.
How you doing? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. My name's Tori Favreau, the Geelong-Flipper. Uncle Flip, your friend. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It really does help. If you're wondering what the channel's about and you've just happened to glom on, well, I feel like I'm a professional plush wrangler, but I buy and sell things to earn my living, predominantly through eBay. And we talk about this sort of stuff, and I lead you through my life. There's almost a daily vlog, and you can see the ups and downs of doing full-time reselling, particularly if you're in the game already. I might be doing something different from you that may help you. You may be able to comment and tell me stuff that you're doing, which may be in exact opposite of my operation. And I love that stuff because it's like, then I can go, well, I can do things better. In any case, this is my life and I love sharing it with you. And I am so grateful that we've got such a beautiful community. I will get out of the way because I don't sort of push it as hard as I should. I do have channel membership. It starts at $1.49 Australian, so it's like barely $1 US, I think, a month. If you do want to become a channel member, it just lets me create more content and partially lets me buy new equipment to do better things. For example, today, hopefully the audio is good because myself and a friend, Chrissy, chipped in together and we have purchased the DJI Mic 2, which is, a pretty darn decent bit of kit, but it was also purchased through the generosity of the channel members. So yeah, that sort of thing is what is going to let us grow. And it's just little things, guys. It's like if I'm wandering around in a warehouse, which I'm taking you guys to now, you'll be able to hear me even if I'm at the other end of the room. So it was for a while I was like having to sort of yell when I was at the other end of the warehouse, which by the way is a storeroom, but we call it the baby warehouse. And yeah, Chrissy got me a mic, which worked really well until it didn't. And she was like, nah, let's get Chrissy Mic 2. So yeah, the mic is called Chrissy. And yeah, I'm going to talk you guys through my day. It's an unexpected big day. Guys, I didn't even expect to be going out to the offsite today to do pick and pack. My eBay blew up overnight or during the day from yesterday to today. I've got 15 orders to pack. For me, that's blowing up. The weekend's not done. It may mean the weekend goes quiet for the rest of the time. But to be honest with you, I've got no, do you like that? I've got no issue with that. In the back too, from yesterday, I have got the massive haul of plush. You guys said you wanted a plushie haul. So you're going to get a plushie haul. Depending on time and also the fact I'm going to do it at the offsite for the simple fact that there is so much plush here, I don't have room to do this haul in the house for you. So I'm going to be doing it outside, and as I'm showing you the plush, I'm going to be sorting it into what needs to be washed. I'm also looking up techniques for like trying to zhuzh and make some of the different teddies and other bits and pieces fluffy. So I've looked up a couple of techniques for that, which I'm going to try. And we had a fantastic live last night. If you're new, we do live streams at least 4 times a week. It's usually 6, but it's a lot. I love it. It sometimes puts time pressure on me. Like if I'm listing and stuff, I've got to all of a sudden try to go hurry, or I've got to do stuff afterward, and the live streams go till about 8:30, so we eat after that. And then I have to go back to work as a rule. But it's fantastic. So hit the bell for notifications, guys, if you're wondering what the live streams are. It's where I talk, and you guys talk back to me, though, and I can read your texts out loud. The texts get saved. But yeah, unexpected. Like, I was joking with Ali, if you're new to the show, that's my fiance, the love of my life. And yeah, talking about pushing, I said to him, nah, sick of being engaged. we don't want anything fancy. We just want to get married. Like, so it doesn't matter if it's a registrar's wedding. I am just keen for her to be my wife in every sense of the word. So we're talking about that, and all of a sudden my eBay started ka-ching, and I was like, haha, because we play it out loud to each other to tease each other, and all of a sudden it's gone ka-ching. I said to her, oh, that's just, I'm sure that's just whoever it is paying for their stuff. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Okay, that number of ka-chings outweighs the amount of payments. And it kept happening. It was like 4 or 5, and I haven't experienced that before. And I was just like, yes, I've had the multiple ka-chings. Everything's good. And yeah, I was very happy about that. I think that was a very good time and made me extremely happy. But yeah, we off to the offsite now to pack those orders. Like, I may get no more sales for the weekend, like I said, but I do not like doing my pack and track on Monday, and it's a stress fest. So I tend to pack during the weekend, or on and off during the weekend, and I'm glad I can take you guys along. But because of that, it all depends on storage on my phone too. But because of that is why I may do the plushies to be a separate video, because as you guys know, I talk a lot, and I am fully aware that I gas bag, and I take a long time to do things because I'm trying to talk you guys through it. Know that everything I do or say is with genuine care. I'm trying to teach you guys stuff that I have bought, and how much I paid for it when I remember, and also just to give you something different to look for in your store. I'm an everything seller. By that topic, that term means I literally will sell anything I can make some money on. So that's what I do, and that's my model. Some people do a thing called niching, where they only sell a thing of a particular type. So that's another thing. You get known for being the person for that particular product. The only thing I do argue there is that I don't really think you do become known as the person. Most eBay buyers, if they like what's in your store, they're going to save the store. Chances are they may not remember even the store name. Mine's Geelong-Flipper. Now, I did that obviously for branding, and it made sense because I show you things, and I get sales through that sometimes too. I make private sales through my social media. Also, though, you guys see what I'm pulling out of tubs, and you look for it in my eBay store. I cannot stress to you enough that you should have a social media presence on Instagram or TikTok, even if you don't talk, even if you just have little words come up on the screen. Please have social media, because people look up hashtags, and all you got to do is have a link to your eBay store. Like, you know, I sold a $60 Garfield plush because of my Instagram. I've sold other things through Instagram. I've sold stuff through YouTube. I sold stuff through TikTok. The sky's the limit. So don't sell yourself short. Like, the marketing, some of the free marketing you can do for your business is next level. Now, there is tons of traffic today. I don't know who authorized Saturday traffic for non-working people, but I'm almost, if you guys know by backgrounds, the regulars, you'll know that I am about to get a toasty. And they're trying to wave me over, but they're waving me into traffic. So thank you, Lexus, but no thank you, Lexus. It's tough because people wave you because their lane's free and they're not looking. And it's like, no, you don't see it. There's actually a car that I'm going to schmack with my car, and it's not going to be a fun time for anyone. But yeah, use the social media, guys. 15 sales. Actually, one is not paid for yet, but 15 sales. And they've been small sales, but there's been a decent amount. And I am just as happy for bread and butter sales as I am for big ticket items, guys. At the end of the day, I just want to make money to support my family, albeit being Ali and 3 cats. But we still have a mortgage, we still have bills, and there's still dreams that I want to chase. And I believe that reselling is the key to it for a lot of us who are working jobs that may not be paying so greatly. Reselling, like, it's kind of funny. My money has gone up from eBay since I started, but even I remember when I was part-time reselling and working at another job part-time, I was still making, I don't know, $400 or $500 a week out of eBay, which is absolutely fabulous. Like, you can't complain about that sort of money. All right, I'm going to get this food, and then I'll see you on the flip side of that, pun intended. Okay, coffee is ordered. Ali's having a toasty as well. We both woke up a tad hungry, so yeah, it's just like adventure time, but it's not. It's my life. I'm looking forward to showing you these. There's going to be a lot of washing. I do want to spruce some of them up a little bit. And I am going to say I've got an American viewer called Cody. Cody, I don't know if you watch all the time, but plush. Lots of it. And I know this sounds weird, guys, but Cody has a YouTube channel about plush. So, yeah, mate, if you like what you see, we bundle it up, you know, I always do the right thing. And anyone else who wants this stuff, once I've washed it, it'll all be going on my eBay store. I've got a bit of clothing to do today, but once I start washing and drying this stuff, yeah, it'll be going up there as well. We'll clear through it. Nice. The way I see it is they're just cute. I mean, cute. It's nuts. The lady was so lovely when I was out there. I was so grateful. She's already contacted me and offered me other stuff. I was meant to be picking up stuff today, but this is one of the difficult things about the Facebook stuff. It's like the lady who I'm meant to be picking stuff up from today, she has contacted me multiple times to say, hey, do you want this stuff? It's some clothing. I'm paying for it. Clothing, some squishmallows, really cute little ones though, with tags, and some jewelry. But then I realised that she hasn't given me her address. Like, I'm like, yeah, I know the suburb she's in, but she hadn't given me the address. And it's like I said to Ali earlier, I can't sit around waiting for someone to be sending me an address. It's a $35 sale with a lot of unknown variables. The clothes look like they're brand named. But yeah, $35. I'm mainly interested in the bag of busted jewelry because it looks like there's a Fitbit in there from what I saw in the photos. And hopefully that is a working Fitbit. That'll be really good. I would like it. Food objective achieved. Food objective achieved. Departure. So many cars. Like, okay, well, you'll see. I won't move. There are so many cars. So off to the offsite. I bought the tripod today. I finally remembered to. And yeah, meant to be doing a live stream tonight. And if you guys are still with me and still listening, if you do just want to have a chat and it's not reselling related, I do stream video games as well. The channel is Uncle Flip's Games. It's a very new channel. There's only a handful of subscribers, but it's sort of like what we do here on the Geelong-Flipper channel. But yeah, it's just, you see me playing video games and my face is just in the corner, but I can still read the chat. We still talk. It's fun. I'm playing a horror game called Silent Hill. A little bit of a scary game, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I said, I'm stupid. I said, oh, I'll play the whole game with you guys. But sometimes I like playing for hours. So, yeah, it's sort of, I don't know, I might have to break that rule. The Uncle Flip's channel was always just for me to have fun and stream when I was playing. But sometimes you just want to sit quietly and play too. And I've put myself in a position where I've said, I'm going to play video games and I'm going to talk the entire time. Which, when it's a scary game, it doesn't help much because you're talking so much. It's like you still get scares, but the atmosphere isn't quite as scary. Driving past the Vinnies at the moment, if there's a park, I stop. That's the rule, right? If there's a park, you stop at the op, okay? But having said that, the car park isn't that chockers. All right, well, let's have a look here. We run in and run out though, okay? Is that a promise? and I'll unplug the microphone so as I can use my phone to pay and do the things that I need to do. All right, hopefully there's some stuff there. Never hurts, but as I said, I've got so much plush in the back here. I'll still look for plush, but it'll have to be something pretty darn amazing. All right, I'll see you when I get back. The only real issue with shopping on the weekend is that other people have generally gone through it before you. And someone just grabbed some cool plush, so I'm already know I'm on the back foot. Okay, so there's some My Little Pony stuff in there. There's a bag of them for like $4. I'm going to bundle Buzz and the Toy Story together as the Pixar stuff. And there's Spider-Man and Batman action figures in those bags, so happy with that. I'm not going to mic the thing back up. I'm headed to the offsite. It is just around the corner, so I'll see you guys there. Legends, gather around and look. I don't know why. It makes me laugh because you guys have said if I say look, you stop doing what you're doing and look. Okay, so this is the offsite. If you are new to the channel, firstly, thank you for being here. And the Chrissy mic is freaking me out because it's actually got a display. I've never used this DJI one, but it's got a display and I can see my voice going farm. There's like a level. Okay, even then I didn't bust it up. That's so cool. Okay, wow, guys, look. No, just listen. But look, listen. I mean, listen now. Where is the recording contract? So Ellie and I have had our toasties, had a little sweet coffee kiss, and the buzz of the ka-ching has been continuing. It may stop. Like I said, I know it might stop, but you know how I was telling you guys that I'd sold like whatever, because I can't remember. I'd sold 2 more items whilst I was driving. Don't know what happened. Maybe they've appreciated the fact that I was listing it like bloody 12:30 at night or whatever. Ah, my goodness me. All right, but we are at the offsite and there is a lot to pick and a lot to pack, and it's telling me that I should use your hotspot and not my own. So that's Ali's, not yours. Don't know why mine's not showing up lately, but let's just see here. Let's just see. Personal hotspot, Ali's phone. How about Torsey phone? Hang on, guys. Technology and me, lately, we're not friends anymore. We used to be great friends. Maybe I just should use Ali's Wi-Fi. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a second. Well, hi, guys. Look. No, it's going to be the thing today. All right, so Wi-Fi is working. eBay is shirking. Oops, something went wrong. That's because I wasn't online. Okay, so I'm staying above the 20. There you go, $20,762. If I gun it today, though, I might make it back over 21. I don't know, guys. Can someone who knows how to do things, can they go back and see when I sold the Cause Companions? I think the 3 months is over, isn't it? Didn't I sell them 3 months ago? I don't know. I'm looking at Ali. Do you think I sold them 3 months ago? Yeah, I don't know. If that's the case, then my 20 grand is truly 20 grand. And the only way is up, as I think it was Yaz once said. The only way is up. eBay for you and me now. Okay, so I want to do a thumbnail of that one. That was a good finger point. Do a thumbnail of the finger point because it was really good. Okay. 15 items, guys, so lots to get through here. Lots of stuff for me to not be able to find. Lots of stuff for you to be able to laugh at me about. Okay. So the whole point of this is that I get to show you what I sold, how much I paid for it, and then you can ask yourself the question, is that something that was worth it for me, being you, to look for out there on the thrift? Does it give you ideas? Does it get the creative juices flowing? And I hope it does, because at the end of the day, Flipper family, we're the Flip family, you and I together. It's about helping each other and building each other up with not hiding information. So this is what the channel is always going to be about. If I learn something, sell something, you'll hear about it. You don't have to be a paid member to find out about it, because it's paying it forward. Paying it forward. And I do think stuff like this is like vital to reselling and being a community and helping each other. I think it's vital to us all moving forward, because as time changes and technology changes and all the other things change, some of this stuff is going to get harder. So I think it behooves us, that's a good word, it behooves us to help each other and get with the program of helping. Now, let's have a look here. This is a viewer and channel member purchase by Hayden. Haydo, how you doing, mate? You're a bloody legend. If you're watching this, I'm reinstalling Far Cry to run around on PlayStation with you and help you out on some missions. Okay. I actually am. My PlayStation username is Diabetic Tory. So you'll find me under Diabetic Tory on PlayStation Network. A few years ago, I had type 2 diabetes, and that's when I made my PlayStation name. Now, I don't have type 2 diabetes, but it's still my PlayStation name. I wonder if I can change it to Uncle Flip. That'd be kind of cool. You're just friendo Uncle Flippo. Depending on when you're looking this up, that may or may not be my username. But Hayden bought Mother of Tears, a horror movie. And it's a fantastic movie. I have seen it. Obviously not this copy because it's sealed. But I've still got sealed copies of other horror movies like Don't Breathe, Dark Web, Unfriended, Dark Web. They're good. Carnival of Souls was an absolute banger if you want that. I've got on Blu-ray Pet Sematary, Stephen King's Pet Sematary. Enjoyed it. I've even got Gremlins sealed. I got a whole heap of sealed movies. It's very, very lucky. Very, 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 very lucky. But I'll be even luckier if I can find this darn movie. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this is an absolute classic. And absolutely grim stuff. So, Haydo, you're a sicko, and I think you're amazing. Okay. No, you're not. Just like horror, the same as me. It's the same as me. That was creepy. It made Ellie look at me. Oh, mannequin alert! Sorry. The mannequin got so scared it jumped off its rail. Bloody mannequins. They're just bloody tricksters. Have you ever noticed mannequins do that? They love the jump scare. Mannequins are all about the jump scare. Can someone write a note? You should write that as a horror book, please. Mannequin jump scare. Mannequin jump scare. That'd be a good one. Pokemon. Just a word. But this is one of those ones where I am going to hold it up to you guys because I know a lot of you like sort of creepy stuff. But this one here has bloody staggered me that it has never sold as yet. Little Scalamal thing. Come on, that's cute. It reminds me of Squid Game with the pink, actually. Beep, 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 beep. Have you guys seen the last series of that now? You should have. I'll tell you what happens, all right? So basically, like the main guy, Seong, right, at the end, he's standing on this pillar. And, no, that's it. I won't tell you anymore. Beep, 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 beep. It's too soon. It's too soon, guys. It's too soon. It's too soon. Now, that was in tub 8, not tub 80, though the way I'm going, we'll get a tub 80. Well, actually, we will get a tub 80. One of those tubs up there is tub 80. Okay, so let's have a look here. Tub 36, tub 37, tub 2, 25. I'm going to tell you a story of woe as well while we're talking in just a moment. A story of woe, sadness, despair even. Oh, great, there's something there I don't have a tub written down for. What a goose. Okay, tub 59, tub 3, tub 48, tub 6. So that's one of the bad ones. Tub Buzz Lightyear behind me. Tub 1, F1. Okay, so no more in tub 8. Tub 8 is a Dunsky for now. That's all right. So the plan is, I've already scheduled, I'm not scheduled, excuse me, that was a toasty burp. It's kind of cool. I get to talk to you guys and I get to talk to the cutie over there doing her work at the same time. Try to gross her out whilst entertaining you guys as well. It's beautiful. She's beautiful. Okay, so listen. Listen as I talk to you. I have done $375 worth of drafts. I'm still at giraffes, and I still have to go home and I still have to photograph them. Ali's going to spend the majority of the day, I think. I hope not, but she says that she might be out here most of the day. I always try to pull faces and try to act cute so she comes home sooner. She's not listening, don't worry about it. She won't know. Anyhow, do you really need to be out here all day? I love you. We can sit back to back and talk like little lovebirds. So I've done all those, guys. I'm going to use my easel to do the photography in the kitchen. I'm happy with how that's coming up. Though now that my TV's not 75 inches anymore, I can probably just do it with the tally on in the lounge room. A 43 inch doesn't light up my life. Anyhow, too much talk, not enough work. Shut up, Tori. Go berserk. Tub 36, this was a wrestling disc. I paid about 90 cents for it. Sold it for 12. Accepted an offer. And this is the thing, guys, and I know I say it as though I'm coming from some point of some crazy, oh, look at my experiences. No. All I have to do, the same as you need to do, and this is advice. This is advice. So, look, listen. Okay. Learn from my mistakes when I've turned down really solid offers. And remember the following things. Are you ready? So, it's stock, it's not yours. I looked at myself then to remind myself. I look at you guys now. It's stock. It's not yours. It is, but it's not. If you bought it as stock, it has to stay as stock. If you're making money, accept the offer. If you're not making money, don't accept the offer or come somewhere in the middle. And I know, and you know what? This is one of those things where I'm not going to say, oh, like for example, I'm even in the wrong tub at the moment looking for something. I'm not going to say that I will always stick to that, because sometimes some of the offers, even though you make money, are so effing offensive. They are just, they're a blight on my soul. And there is no effing way in hell I'm going to accept the offer, even if I'm making money. Because it's like, Home Dog comes, that's a name. Home Dog sends an offer to me, and it is so far under. It's more than 50%. It is sapping my soul and makes me so freaking angry. I will just decline it outright. Instead of looking at it and going, you're still going to make money, you're still going to make money. It's like, I don't care about that anymore. I don't care. He's offended me personally. I'm personally offended by the person who doesn't know me, and they're upset. We're all upset. Yeah. Yep. And then Ali has to hear about it. I just got lowballed and I'm so upset. I'm so angry. I'm so angry that thing I bought 2.5 years ago just got an offer that I'm not going to accept because I like it being in my tub. No, I took an offer to get this. I was a good person because it was under $1. Sold it for 12. I think I wanted 14 for it or something. Out the door. Out the door. Make room for something better. The wrestling stuff, I've still got more of it. Dane, if you are watching, I don't know if you watch all the time, but Dane bought a whole heap of wrestling DVDs off me. There's another one right there, Undertaker. Dane, if you want to go through my shop and see how many I've got, I am happy to do another bulk buy. Wrestling for me has failed. and it's not, my price points are fine. I did check that, guys, because I thought you might go, Flip, your prices are crap, and the prices aren't. They're good with comps. In fact, they're under comped. But for some reason, and I even promote them. But for some darn reason, the eBay machine just doesn't flick my my wrestling stuff. It doesn't even flick my. I get a little bit of interest in the action figures, but otherwise it's just a bloody desert of sadness. All right, tub. Oh my God, my iPad just dropped the Wi-Fi again. Hang on, guys, hang on. So unprofessional. Why is it? Is it getting confused because there's two devices here maybe? Both with hotspots. Don't know. Honey, this is just going to take forever. Can I connect to yours? Thank you. It's just to look up sold stuff. Thank you. She's the best and I love her. Okay, tub 37. Now, this was a channel member and, well, obviously viewer, but someone I've known for a very long time as well, before I started doing all this stuff. So this is for Rhiannon, and thank you for buying off me, mate, as always. I'm going to have a little bit of a rummage, guys, so forgive me if I am a bit all over the place with finding this stuff. There's two cars, so they sometimes take a little bit of time to look for. But this is the yellow Lightning McQueen variant that came out. And let's see here. Is it in here? Have I got the right tub? That happens a lot. Oh, hang on. This is the tub where I should have fixed up the cars, and I keep saying I should. And I've started to, but it's not complete. So it'll be a bit further down. Yeah, I paid 20 cents for this, and Rhiannon sent me an offer for $8, 20 cents into $8. Yes, we take that. But, oh, I'll have to double check too, because I sold a tie. I'll have to double check. And I've also got to, Ellie bought me a whole heap of large bags to start putting the clothing in. I've got the Joey bags that you sent me, Joe, but I need slightly bigger ones for some of these items of clothing. All right, Rhiannon, I can't find it. Bad luck. Hang on, I will find it. There's still more cars here. Now, I've got a rough idea for how big it is, so is it in here already? No. Tell you what though, if you're into die cast, I'm talking about my own shop. God, I've got some good die cast now. Really good die cast. Always looking for more. And I've got my new Thomas trains on their way down from Queensland. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to rummage, be back. All right, so I'm starting to pick Rhiannon's order. I was fumbling around for a car. It's at the bottom of the tub. I have located it now. She seems to think that this is the one that she ordered. I don't think it is, but she said, yeah, she's cool with that one. Rhiannon, you're a star. And thank you as always. You've bought quite a few things out of the store now. And I do appreciate the support. It really does help, particularly when you're a small business self-employed. Even the smallest of orders like this little guy here, I know it's going to make you guys happy, and I'm really glad to sell it to you. So thank you so very much for that. Okay, so that little drama has been averted just because Rhiannon's a good one. All right. So the next item that she bought was, and I adore this, like I wanted to keep it. So guys, I think I've told you, maybe I have, I don't know, but Chewbacca is like my favorite Star Wars character. I like him because he's loyal, trustworthy, and strong and brave. And it will sound dumb, but they're values that I hope I have and I try to have. Don't always succeed, but I just think in terms of loyalty, I am loyal. I'm not strong, but I try to be, and I try to be brave. So that's why I love Chewbacca so much. And my other favourite character is R2-D2 for exactly the same reasons. He's loyal, strong, and brave, and funny. And I'm funny, but he's funny, and Chewbacca's funny. Now, when you push in the mechanism here, I've taken the batteries out because we don't ship batteries. But Chewie opens up his mouth and he makes his Chewbacca roaring noise. Now this is going to, Rhiannon bought this for Lockie. Lockie, how you doing, mate? Haven't seen you for a long time. And big hug to you, Lockie. Okay, it's not a reselling tool or a reselling toy, but it's bloody Chewbacca and he's amazing. Okay. That's one of my favourites in this particular batch that went out because one, it's going to viewers, friends, and it's Chewbacca. Can't go wrong with any of that. All right. I still have not made enough room to put all of my medium padded bags and small bags somewhere proper. I have to have a look at my desk. I've just got these two honking boxes that I've got to move around because I haven't tidied in here for, well, let's just say ever. Thank you, Giggles. I have mildly tidied. I mainly just get rid of my toasty boxes. Okay, so I'm getting cars out again. Let's have a look here. Now, this is Sally. This is the Porsche from Cars. Now, this one I think is a die-cast Sally, whereas the Lightning McQueen is a plastic one. Let's have a look. But check it out. They're cool, aren't they? So, yeah, she's a die-cast. And cool as. So, yeah, these are really good. The cars do quite well. Once again, I did deals on all of these for Rhiannon. I did this one for $10, so they go for a bit more, but Rhiannon buys a fair bit off me, and I don't mind if you guys want to buy stuff off me and put in little cheat, like it's a catch-22, isn't it? She always puts in little offers, and they're never like greedy offers, so it's easy to say yes to them. And it's also, as a very repeat customer, we try to do our best there to keep that business relationship going as much as I can. Thomas. Run, dun, 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 dun. Wish I had my whistle here. Run, dun, 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 dun. I was just saying to Ali, if you guys watched the live last night, I was like, I've got the Thomas whistle now, and I want the Fat Controller hat. Someone get me one in an adult size. Run, dun, 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 dun. And then when I sell Thomas, I'll send them off the lot. Run, dun, 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 dun. Always keep your die cast like this if you're getting into selling die cast. It will save you. And I know some people go, well, they're well made and it doesn't matter if I put them all in plastic. Someone's paying $10 for something I paid 20 cents for, I can put it in plastic. I love selling the loose cars as well. I was chatting to a friend, Josh, yesterday. Hey, Josh, I know you don't watch. How you doing? And I don't mean that as a throwaway. I haven't seen him for ages, and he and I both like Matchbox cars, and he was showing me different ways of finding some of the treasure hunt cars and other bits and pieces. So if I ever get spare time ever again in my existence, I might go back to Target or something and have a bit of a hunt around for them. All right, so that is Rhiannon's order. Okay, so guys, listen, I'm spewing. I'm spewing because I'm stupid, and you'll see why in a second. So you guys know I've got the little channel Uncle Flips Games where I just have a bit of fun and I run around and you guys chat to me while I'm playing video games, and we laugh and we sing songs of triumph, and we don't, but you know. Anyhow, you guys were like, oh my God, when you're playing, your audio echoes, right? You didn't really say it like that, it was reasonable. And I knew I had a really good headset. I knew I had a really good headset in my stock, brand new. And I said to you guys, don't worry about that, I got you covered. I'm going to go to the offsite tomorrow and pick up the headset. It's a JBL, it's a really good one. And And I forgot to go to the offsite and pick up the headset, and it's sold. I need to buy another headset. Or I just cancel the order and they never get it. Ali's looking at me disapprovingly. Dun, 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 dun. No, I'll have to buy one, or I'll put it on Amazon wish list. Okay. So this fun wrecker, Tara. How you doing, Tara? Thank you for watching. I don't know that you do. So this lovely person received a very, very, very expensive headset. She got it for $116.35. True story though, I got it for free. It is new, even though it doesn't have shrink wrap around it. Basically, I review video games and other bits and pieces, and on one occasion, I can't remember the reason why, but I was actually sent two of an item. So one I used and reviewed, and the other one I was told to keep. Anyhow, this is what it was. And it would be so perfect for, it would have been perfect for Silent Hill, because this does like surround sound, which means all the creepy stuff, I would have heard it all around my eardrums. And it wouldn't, I could just play games and yell quietly into the abyss. Anyhow, that was done with the 35% discount. Guys, don't overlook ties at the Oppo if they're cheap enough. This is a Rembrandt tie, that's its brand. It's an old one. It's Australian actually. Along with what's 08? I think that's South Australia. But yeah, I paid $1 and I took an offer, and it was a weird offer. But I was offered $13.49. Very specific. To the dear customer who bought it, I don't know why you went down a cent, but I was happy to accept the offer. $1 into $13, less fees of course. Well worth doing every day of the week. Well worth doing. Okay, so this one I was really stoked on too. I picked this player up for $7. Great communication from the customer yesterday. And basically, yeah, Sony Blu-ray player. I did test it. It works like Spitz perfect. And so that's a good time for the whole funky bunch. The only question they asked me is, did it come with a HDMI? Which it doesn't. It comes with the remote though, which is sort of a rarity in Oppo DVD player and Blu-ray player finds. You find a lot of the times when people are donating, they don't just forget to donate the remote. But this one was all in one piece. And yeah, the guy, I'm guessing customer, let's say customer, because I haven't even looked at their name. I just saw a username. No. Oh, wait, is this a viewer? Andrew, if you're a viewer, thank you. I have a feeling I've seen your name in a live stream. Anyhow, maybe that's why the communication was so damn good. But yeah, I paid $7 for this, and it sold for $74. And once again, I must have sent out a offer, odd number offer, because it sold for $74.26. So that's a fantastic look. Guys, I keep telling you, well, I don't, but I do a little bit. And Ali and I are getting used to this as well. We used to walk straight past all the electrical stuff, and we have been finding that the electrical stuff does sell for us. So we always take a peek at that stuff now, but particularly players with remote controls, and particularly because it's a Sony. Yeah, fantastic Blu-ray player. Off to Andrew with my gratitude. Thank you, buddy. Okay. So a while ago, you guys were saying, what are those things over in the corner? And they were actually model kits that I hadn't listed. And because you guys, I appreciate this actually, got on my back about it, I listed them. And the beauty is, it's sold. So this one I paid $2 for, and it sold for $65. So if you ever see your model kits, don't overlook them, guys. That's a pretty solid recommendation there from me. I've only sold 2 so far, and I bought about 10. but straight away those two have paid for everything and I'm already in the black with it. So can't argue with that. Okay, that one's that one's this one. This is going to Ray. Ray, thank you so very much, mate. I do hope you enjoy your model. It's going to be a lot of fun to build. I don't know with these ones. The Hasegawa's one brand to look for. I think another one is Tomica. A lot of the Japanese model brands are the best ones to look for. They're very, very detailed. I remember as a kid, one of my mates used to make these and I'd make them at his place. We didn't have the money to be able to afford this sort of thing. These were expensive even back then. Like some of these model kits that I've bought. Oh, there you go. So this is a retired kit, but even then I left the price on. It was $72.95 for this model when it came out. And I sold it for 65 bucks. So getting a little piece of history here. It was a limited edition and I'm stoked it's on its way out the door. So we'll be bubble wrapping that one up, I think, and satcheling it. I think that'll be enough for that. But we'll make sure it's protected and looked after. This sold, let's see, can I jump around a little bit like House of Pain? Get off your seat and jump around. That is in tub 59, which is up the top up there. So I was going to say I won't do it. I'm going to turn the camera off and get up there and grab it. All right, won't be a second. Okay, and we're back, friends. We are back. This is tub 59. I just had to get it down from the overheads. I get, not always, but I get a little bit paranoid in having the camera on and feeling, sometimes I'm a jabberjaw anyhow, but sometimes I feel like I've got to keep talking because there's silence. And I don't think that makes for safety when I'm going up a ladder if I feel like I've got to keep up dialogue, which is unusual because most of the time I don't feel like that at all. So this is a pretty neat tub. It's one of my most recent death pile tubs, but I don't want to call them death pile tubs anymore. They can be until they're listed and then they become stock. I think calling them a death pile tub after that, it puts a negative connotation on it, and I feel so positive about having actually achieved how much I have achieved with my death pile. I know there's still a lot to go, and I do know that, but I'm so proud of the fact that I got off my butt thanks to you guys and started doing it. Though I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. You guys can tell me what to do all day, but it doesn't mean I'm going to do it. But in this case, the argument was too strong. I've still been buying stuff. You guys know that. You've seen I haven't hidden a single purchase. Yeah, I've done probably, they're numbered like that, but now I would say, yeah, about 14 to 15 death pile tubs have been done. And I'm stoked on that. That's a bloody big achievement. So bravo to me. And the thing I have liked is you guys have been doing private buys of stuff I pull out of the tubs. Thank you. And I go, oh, I've actually got some decent stuff. So yeah, more Matchbox cars here. Like I said, I make them. This was by the time I got used to listing them and doing things with them. I really like them. And guys, this was the one I was excited about, and it's put me on a Thomas journey. But this is the Thomas stuff that I listed. That's all up on my store as well. So yeah, for you guys, just so as you know, if you feel a bit weird about asking me for a deal, there is the Geelong-Flipper family coupon code that you can use in my store to get 5% off without even asking me to do a deal for you. Use the voucher. It's there for viewers. Use it, please. And you know, 5% is probably better than the extra amount I'll give off. So we're all winning. Okay, so let's grab this out. Now this was a Sims game. I've got a lot of Sims games. They tick over, guys, so don't sleep on them, but they tick over slowly. And if you are one of these people that you don't like profit, if, you know, some people go, I've got to make at least blah, blah, blah from my sale. And that's fair enough. If that's your model, we're all at different stages. I'm telling the people who are new and don't have a lot of money, buy the cheap stuff, guys. Just buy it. If you go $1 into 15, you're a friggin' winner, and it's just as good, you know, like I said, 1 into 15, by the time you're done, you're probably with 10 bucks left over, and you've got bread, you've got milk, you maybe have a little bit of processed meat. You've basically, you know, you've got a meal. If you're doing it tough, that 10 bucks, is a meal, or if you're just living by yourself, it's literally possibly a nutritious frozen meal. So never underestimate the power of reselling to change your life. I know I'm preaching to the converted, but reselling has allowed us to do our lives the way we want. You know, we don't do everything that we want to. Like if it was up to me, and I'm sure Ali would come along, but if it was up to me, we want to travel more. I want to relocate. That'll come in time. That'll come in time. I think the Queensland dream is a dream I do want to pursue as much as I love Geelong. It's just time for me to move on from here. What will I call myself? I've been asked after that. I'll probably just change the channel to call it Uncle Flip. Something like that. I don't know. It's a good question. I have thought a lot about it, but until we do make that big move, like I'm not going to call myself Mackay Flipper, Uncle Mackay, I don't know, maybe just Uncle Tory. That'd be a fun channel, just using my real name, Uncle. Hey guys, Uncle Tory here. But either way around, I'm climbing back up the ladder. Didn't take long. Back again. Okay, so this I picked up for less than 50 cents. The Katy Perry sweet treats for Sims 3. It's an add-on, and the customer said, is the product code here? Now, it's on the other side of this bit of paper, but guys, if you are on selling video games, actually, I can show you part of the code. See that there? That's a code that activates the game and makes it actually work. The rest of it is like a string of stuff. Never photograph the code facing outwards. So I always do the side that does not have the code facing outwards, which is why the customer said to me, is there a code? Yes, there is. I'm not showing it to protect my customer because this could possibly, someone could have downloaded a copy of this game, but somehow, I don't know how piracy works, and I truly don't. But maybe they need a code, though generally I think it's unlocked if it's, I don't know enough about it. I used to download TV shows, and the last time I did that, it would have been at least 12 years ago, I reckon, maybe more. I've never downloaded video games, I don't think. No, I don't think so. But the code's in there. Always photograph the code hidden. Put the booklet there, and maybe for your own self, because I haven't been doing it, maybe put code is included. So that way you don't get the question. Eliminate the questions where we can. Okay, so this is in tub 3. We've got tub 3 and tub 6 to contend with. What we'll do first, just to get one of them out of the way, let's have a look here. This was in the death pile tub, and the girls were interested in this. The girls are two of my viewers who just rather their name not mentioned on the channel. So, hey guys, how you doing? But they ended up not buying this one, so sucks to be you. This is Buzz Lightyear from 2014. He's fully functional, the wings and all that move. I think I picked him up for a couple of bucks, I think like $3 or something. But yeah, see? He does all the stuff. He's cool as. In a perfect man cave for me, he would be this toy, or a more advanced version of it would most definitely be on there. I love Toy Story. I think it is such an incredibly good movie. So this guy is on his way, and he's a lot of fun. There you go, forever silenced until you get to your new home. So yeah, paid a few bucks for that one and sold it for $35. So I'm really thrilled with that transaction. I thought that was really good. Okay, I'm not going to get away from tub 3. I should be doing them in the order that they're meant to be because I'll lose stuff. So I do hope that some of this stuff is giving you ideas of what to cast your eye on. It doesn't mean that you'll always make big money or anything like that, but it does mean that you will make money. Like this stuff I've bought, this stuff I bought, hi guys. this stuff I bought, if you're not looking, it looks really funny. This stuff I bought has all sold. So, you know, sometimes I don't lose money on stuff. Even if it's only 20 cents profit, I still make money. So I think I've got a reasonably, okay, let's have real talk. I do joke about the fact that, you know, I'm not a teacher or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But I think a lot of the stuff I tell you guys is good old-fashioned common sense. And it is based on my experience. Is that teaching? Yeah, I guess it is. An older person teaches a younger person, or sometimes younger people teach us. So the stuff I'm showing you, please don't discount it, is all I'm trying to say. I may not be selling courses and doing other sorts of fancy stuff in the background. My channel membership's pretty simple. You just get early access and I post little messages every now and then. But the advice is built on literally, you know, over nearly 3 decades of selling on eBay. So some of the stuff is trash in terms of actual profit being made, but there's still profit being made. That was convoluted, but I hope it makes sense. Everything I show you is with good intention. Bloody hell, Tori, just shut the hell up. Over-explain. Oh, look, hey guys, I'm kneeling down right now. I know you can't see me, but that's what I'm doing, and I'm moving a tub. Oh, I've got to move this lid because I can't get to the other tub. Oh, I've got to move this tub to get to that tub. What is it? It's almost as though I'm doing, what are those captions for people who are blind? I'm explaining all the actions taking place because I know you can't see them. Then again, that's more of a community service, isn't it? Now I'm just moving the camera around and pointing it down at me. It's a very vulnerable angle. Hey guys, how you doing? Small Tory here. Today I'm getting stuff out of... Shut up, Tory. No wonder the videos take like 2 hours for something that should take 30 minutes. Now I've got to say to myself, hey, I don't even know what I don't even know what I came down here to find. I spoke so much I don't know what I'm after. Gotta get up, gotta get up, gotta get up and check your sales, baby. Gotta get up, gotta get up. What a loser. Not a loser, just different. Oh my God, it was a book. Okay. Okay, guys, let's get back into it. I'm kneeling down. My knees, oh, they didn't crack. They just hurt. Okay, well. Now, this book is actually an awesome book. And whilst it is not, I've read it, this is one I bought as stock. But I think I have actually sold my own personal copy too. It just wasn't one I would reread. If you haven't read this and you do like, actually mine definitely, this is not mine because it refers to the Netflix show. This was written by Motley Crue, the heavy metal band. It is such an incredible read about the highs and lows. They don't pull any punches. They go through, you know, all their drug addictions and everything terrible that happened. It is fascinating and it's a fast read. So get that book and read it if you're into band biography sort of stuff. It is really cool. Yeah, whatever, Tori, whatever. Well, if you don't want to read that, what you can do is you can either log on to Amazon and read my book Pinata for free, and then you'll never talk to me again. Or you can read A Flock Apocalypse, and then you'll never talk to me again. Or you can read my other horror stuff too, and you will talk to me again. But they're all awesome. They're just different. And I have been, this week, I've added about 1,500 to 2,000 words to the new book. Just working on it in dribs and drabs, but it's fully plotted from start to finish. It's called Hunters, and it is the Pinata prequel. People were asking how the main person in Pinata became so evil, and this will explain it. And it's shaping up well, but it's horrible. You feel sorry for her, but then you realise that she's also not a good person. She started off as a good person though, as a kid, but she had a terrible father, so growing up in Poland, learning to hunt things, yeah. And yeah, things equal people. Okay, so this next one was a Rainbow Magic book in tub number 6. Okay. Tub 5. Now, this series, Rainbow Magic, or Rainbow Fairies, let's double check the title. Rainbow Magic, and then there's a series of different fairies in it. So, see if I can find it's a Christmas, Holly the Christmas Fairy. There it is. Okay, so, all right, ready? More advice. These are everywhere. Okay, you can get them generally about 50 cents to $1. If you buy them as box sets, they're worth more, but these tick over consistently for me. I'd sell 1 to 2 of them, I think, a month, which in eBay world, that is certainly saying something. And it cost me 50 cents and it sold for $10.20 plus shipping. I should have said that earlier. I forget to, but guys, just in case you're getting used to me or my style of doing things, just so as you are very aware, I charge postage on my eBay sales. Nothing is free in life. People don't give you free stuff like that. They either build it into their price or they charge it. I charge it. It's very transparent. You're paying X amount for the product that I sell you, and you are paying X amount for the post. So my advice will always be to charge shipping, particularly if you are new and you're still feeling your way around in the world, because it is basically, if you don't know what you're doing, free shipping is the first guaranteed way as a young reseller you will lose money. You won't do it properly. It's almost impossible to do it correctly. Down the track, as you become more comfortable with your niche and where you're at, yeah, do what you want. But initially, and I'm speaking to the newbies, charge postage, charge postage. Learn. Ali said to me the other day, and I have repeated this before, but if you're new, the best thing you can do is go to Australia Post and buy one of every packaging type that they have. Just one. It'll probably cost you about $30. Label them all as templates. And when you get home, you will just be able to pop stuff in to the template and figure out which one it goes in, and then you'll be able to do your business policies for your post. It makes it so much easier. And for heaven's sake, I keep saying this over and over, but I keep seeing instances of people not doing it. And you know I'm not that person, but anything heavy or big, calculated shipping, do it. Especially if you're going to sell overseas, just do calculated shipping. It doesn't take long. It's not difficult. Calculated shipping, if you know what you're doing, should take you 1.5 minutes max, I would say. It is literally, that's my stomach. That isn't calculated, that's calculated gas. But yeah, just please do calculated shipping on bigger items. See, stomach agrees. Bloody stomach. All right. So, tub 1, we'll get that. Oh, good. Okay, so there are so many orders. I'm not used to having to pack this much in one hit. This is awesome. It's overwhelming, but it's awesome. Okay. So we need tub 48. Oops. That was the ladder falling, but thank God it fell into a box, not into me. And this is where things get a bit hectic again. I need to do a lot of things, but I need to figure a little bit better consolidating my stock, well, condensing it. Though that's a pain in the butthole. I think I need to go back to my allocating back into tubs. I think I haven't been doing it because I've been working my way through the death pile, but in the same breath, it's just like I need to keep listing. I've got so much overhead, and if I allocate on camera, it takes time, but I know you guys want to see what I'm listing, but at the same time, I'm trying to run a small business. I think maybe from now on, I'll quickly show you what stuff is, and I'll do the allocation off camera, just to speed things up a little bit. Because let's face it, I've probably been here for a long time already now. I think it's 1:30, isn't it, in the afternoon or something? No, it's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Still, I've been here for a while. And this stuff builds up. Now that stuff is listed, and just so as you guys know, I've got there is definite interest in. I don't think there will be after I give the price, but there is interest in the Apple computers in the back. I think I should just get this. I won't say your name because I don't know if you want me to say it. The Apple computers, like just as a heads up, are going to be in the thousands. It won't be hundreds of dollars. It'll be in the thousands of dollars for a complete buyout. Because I did quick comps on working ones. I'm going to assume they're working. Of course, I'll test them, but they're going to be worth thousands of dollars. They're going to get me to Queensland dollars, at least for 2 weeks. Maybe not forever. Shut up, Tori, and do some work. Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy. That was heavy. Can you balance, please? Tub 48. Where is tub 40? Of course it's going to be down the bottom. Oh, Human Jasmine, I'm sorry, but can you fix my Hello Kitty player? I know I mucked you around with catching up, and I'm truly sorry, but please forgive me and fix my Hello Kitty player so I can get money for it. Okay, a plush puppet, little bumblebee puppet. Tub 47. Wow, that's heavy. That's filled with cars. Run, dun, dun, dun. No, that's trains. Right, please be where I can see you. No, of course you wouldn't be. Son of a gun. That is one thing too. If you invest heavily in these Matchbox cars, they weigh heaps. There it is. This thing's cute. I turned down their offer and they bought it for the price I offered at, so go figure. That happens sometimes though. It's just the nature of the beast. But I wasn't going to do it for 10 bucks. It's too cute. So this is a thing called Mini Maestros, and it is just a little bumblebee, and it's cute as can be. See, look at its little face. Hello. G'day everyone. Buy off Uncle Flip. Ali, it's cute. I got it for $1, sold it for 12 plus post. So let's have a look here. I have a feeling you may be a viewer, but I'm not sure. Jenny, thank you for your purchase, but yeah, I had to bring you up from 10 bucks. Sorry, it's 12. That was a cute puppet. Okay, so still got 3 things to pack. This is going on forever. Anyone would think I just talk too much. Tub 36. This is the problem too. Oh, it's not a problem. It's a good problem to have. But I've bought several very large tracks for Thomas and for Hot Wheels. And they take up a lot of room. And you have to build them. And that is fun. But I feel like at the moment I've got so much going on in a positive way too. But I find that, like, the other day when I was building the Thomas stuff, it took ages, and I'm like, I've got to go home and list. But at the same time, it took me nearly an hour to check out the Thomas stuff. You guys didn't see that because I sped bits up and ended up the part of the video died. But in the same breath, I have got it listed for I think $70. So, you know, $70 for an hour's work. That's good money. Excuse me. Okay, so this movie I'm looking for is called The Grey. It's a Liam Neeson movie. I like Liam Neeson, but I'm sure in this movie he is an ex-something who has gone into retirement and probably doesn't want to do it again. And because bad forces are at work, he'll be pulled into the job that he used to do, but he doesn't want to do anymore, and he'll have to do it in order to get it done. Does that make sense? It's all of his movies, as much as I love them, they're all the same. And I think it's the fact that they're all the same is, I'll read the back of this. I could be wrong. Okay, so it's the grey, all right? So I got it for $1. I sold it for $7.20. They don't sell that well. Okay, so in this grey one, it doesn't actually tell us that he was an ex-anything. It just says, a jaw-dropping thriller starring Liam Neeson as an unlikely hero forced to lead a group of men in a fight for survival. After their plane crashes in the remote Alaskan wilderness, they must battle injuries, merciless weather, and a vicious pack of wolves before their time runs out. Okay, so that's the first time ever I can say it's not exactly what I thought it was going to be. I've seen most of his movies. Maybe I haven't seen this one. I might watch it before I send it off. It's open. I'm allowed to, aren't I? Probably not. Okay. So, 2 more to go, guys. We're almost done. Then we've got to pack the stuff. But I was saying to Ali before, I think I would rather today to be the hectic day. I'm already ahead with my drafts. I just have to photograph them. And once I get the easel set up, it won't take too long. So I'm not going to do, I already know, I'm not going to do the plush haul. I'll keep all the plushies in the car. We don't have any reason really for them to leave the car yet. So I'll do a plush dump tomorrow because I don't know, I hope eBay keeps ticking over, but it may not. All right, so this was just, I'm going to grab the Matchbox cars. They're behind you. This was just a, well, to be honest, I was just grateful for the sale. I only got $5 for this one. I paid 20 cents for it, but I'll show you why. So if anyone thinks of our friend Rubber Duck Rylan, it's because it's a rubber duck as a car. But this particular version of it is not complete, and that's why I sold it. Most of the paint is missing. It's meant to have eyes and everything else. So when the guy gave me a $5 offer plus shipping, I took it. I'm grateful for the sale. What a lot of Hot Wheels people do is sometimes they'll customise them themselves. So you might find that this eventually sees a new life, fully painted and different. So I think stuff like that is cool as. I love when people customise stuff. I don't have the skill set to do it, not even slightly. And also I do know that I'll have a tiny win on this because of my band 5. They've paid $10 shipping for a parcel. And I know, well, I hope that I make a couple of bucks by the time I put it into a little satchel and send it away. So that's not a priority. That's where because I do get the decent discount, I can wrap things a bit better. I don't bother with plush. As a rule, you guys see me stuff them into satchels. They're a plush toy that's made for squishing and cuddling, so it can be cuddled by an airtight satchel until it gets to its new owner. I think going overboard with packaging plush, unless it's a very high-end plush, like hundreds of dollars plush. For example, if I sold, what's the best way of showing you? If I sold, I'll get him out. It's a pain, but I'll do it just for showing you. If I sold this guy here, he would be going bubble wrapped and in a box. He's worth $500, right? I don't think, in all truth, I doubt I'll ever get $500 for him, but that's what he's listed at. And that is based on sold comps for this particular one. It's a Build-A-Bear, but yeah, it's I can't remember the sort of tiger it is, but it's a retired tiger. And what some people do when they're selling these is they'll part the stitching on the back, they'll take all the stuffing back out of the toy, and they'll just send the skin over wherever it's going. The reason for that is if you take a Build-A-Bear into any Build-A-Bear place, they fill it for free. So you can get your Build-A-Bear restuffed at any Build-A-Bear place, and they'll do it for nothing. So something to bear in mind, particularly if you've got a fussy customer who may be weird about the postage, because, you know, our international customers do get charged a fair bit. So that is just something to consider. Okay. All right. Now, the last thing to do is a pair of shoes, and then we'll get them all packed up. These were a brand called Cherry. They're beige leather. I paid, I think, at the time $1.50 for these. They sold for $17.55. I've had them for a little while. Customer paying $10 shipping, and that's more than fine with me. I'm just going to put them in a satchel. They're in tub F1, which may be a bit of a dig. Oh no, it's just there. I still have to move one heavy tub to get to it though. I need to sort through this, and I'm going to enlist my friend Daniel to help me because I miss him and I haven't seen him for ages. And it will be good for us to at least have something to do whilst we chat and catch up. It is funny sometimes, like as you guys know, these, oh that's good, found them straight away. You can get so busy doing this stuff that your friends think you don't have time, and sometimes you don't, but I do, I'll make time. Even if it is in here whilst I'm doing stuff, at least we get to talk. All right. Daniel, I know you watch still sometimes, so I miss you. Let's catch up. Okay. See if that guy paid. I sold some Starbucks cups. They haven't paid. Bad luck. They're not getting their stuff packed today. No. Okay, so let's see how we can do this. Now, guys, if you haven't watched before, this is just to give you ideas. I predominantly use Australia Post packing supplies. It's just easier. I've got cardboard if I need to. It's called Frankensteining a box. It literally just means make your own box. I don't like doing it, so I prefer to use postal supplies where I can. Also, if you do want to see something interesting, refer to Diary of a Flipper, my mate Judder. How you doing, Brad? He shows you some of the stuff he buys. He buys a lot of his packing supplies from, I never get the names right, but AliExpress, Alibaba, whatever it's called. He just makes sure they're the same size as the Australian postal supplies, which means that because the dimensions are right, you can put them through My Business Post at their sizes, which is sensible. I might look into the prices at some stage, but for now, I just use Aussie Post. It's easy and convenient, and I buy them in absolute bulk. Like I get 100 padded satchels, I get a good discount. It may still be better doing it the other way though. Who knows? All right. So these shoes are just going to go in a small satchel. I am not going to put them in bubble wrap. I'm going to leave them in the bag that they were in when I pulled them out because it's had it written on there, so they're utterly useless. That bag's just useless to me. So these just get chucked in with a thank you to Katie. Appreciate the purchase. Now I'm talking to Ali, not you guys for a second. Honey, do you know if we've got any more of those IKEA bags? We don't? Bugger. Is that the stuff with Op Shop to you? Yeah, I could, if I could. I can use that one? Sweet. Well, only when you're ready, I will use it then, please. Take it? Okay. Okay, so with the Matchbox cars, I've now got the blue bag. Ali just took her stuff out of it, which was very kind and sweet as always. But yeah, this I'm just going to put into one of the Australia Post, eBay Australia Post things. I'm sick of talking about them now. Go back to previous videos if you want to find out how to ship them. I'm just kidding. You can buy postage for these only from My Business Post, the website, and eBay. You put them in as an extra small, but if it's under 250 grams, put it as your own packaging. And the dimensions are 29 by 20 by however thick something is, so 2 centimeters. At the end of the day, it's a die-cast car. I've only ever done what I've done just then. I sometimes put little bits of cardboard around them. I don't need to because it's in a paper padded flat rate mailer. Tammy, thank you so very much for your purchase, mate. If you're after more cars, I've got thousands of them. Alrighty, I'm going to actually do a bit of a special on the cars because because I've got a lot of them there. That's done. So Buzz Lightyear, this guy is going to get a little bit more love and care, purely because he has got bits and bobs that will break. Have you got my scissors there, honey? Thank you. Okay, so Buzz will get the treatment. So if you haven't seen this in my packing station, I've got bubble wrap out the wazoo. I'm normally not running 2 rolls, but Ali just wanted to make sure I had enough for what I was doing. But yeah, I'm going to absolutely cane this guy with bubble wrap. And I forgot to do it in the last video. I said I needed more packing tape, and I didn't order it. So we'll be getting some of that soon. Yeah, I know, I forgot too, sweetie. We've got other tape here though that'll do the trick. I may run out of packing tape during this. I'll just have to use little skinny rolls or bits and pieces that we've got laying. I've literally got paint tape here, worst case. The other side to this also is, like, really, as long as it's being held shut, that much tape is enough. So just know that sort of thing, like that is enough. Padded mailers, medium, might do the trick. So we've got padding inside padding inside padding. It's traveling domestically, so it should be okay as long as it fits in. He's a fairly big toy though. It's because his arm is bent out. Can I break it maybe? The customer can just glue it back once it gets where it's going. The thing is that I know some of you guys, and I'm having a stress about it as well, some of you guys stress out when you see me tucking stuff in. So get in there, Buzz. Get in there, mate. Get in there, buddy. You can do it. Come on, mate. It's all gravy. Get in there. I'll laugh if I screw it up and it's actually too long. It might be. No, plenty of room. Plenty of room once we encourage him all the way in. Get in. Get in. Okay. Yeah. See, there's enough. There's no plastic noise because there's tons of tape. That is a cool toy. Okay. Nigel, thank you so very much for buying off me. One thing I do need to do that you guys do, you might have seen some of you guys, I need to get cards made up, like thank you cards. It may, actually it's a really good idea, so can someone make them for me? Thank you cards, thank you for the purchase, please come back again and maybe put the YouTube reference, I'm putting this down for myself to remember, put the YouTube reference down and the YouTube Geelong-Flipper family coupon code. That might be actually neat because I'm going to keep that code running forever. And that way someone buys, they can go straight back and immediately buy something else. That might work nicely. Just got a bit of my beard in my mouth. Okay, so Liam, see you, Liam Neeson. Good job, mate. Get into the padded mailer. I like these because they are paper. They're paper, even like it's hex paper that protects them. So we're not perfect, but we try to use some stuff that is reusable where possible. It's not always something that we can do. Aaron, thank you for buying off me. Your name's familiar too, but it doesn't say repeat. It doesn't say repeat buyer. Maybe I'm just going nuts. You deal with a lot of people between the YouTube and eBay. Deal with a lot of really nice people. Okay. So, did I talk so much that I talked over getting that book? No, I didn't. That's okay. I don't know if anyone really wants to know or cares for that matter, but if you ever think to yourself, hey, Tori, would you get more of those paper mailers? 100% I will be getting more of them. I think they're good. I'm very happy that they exist. Rachel, thanks for buying this from me. Appreciate it. I'm really hoping that my business post integrates. It's been playing up, which means if it doesn't, I'm going to be hand creating a lot of these, which is not fun. Once again, guys, with these mailers, you can use them for so darn much that you're sort of crazy to not use them where you possibly can. It's like they do expand out a fair bit, and pushing like little plushies and stuff like that in there, that's fine. It'll fill it nicely. Don't know if you can see what I mean. It still fits. It's still super light. And the nice thing is, it may not cost much to send at all. I'll just say if it's under 250 grams, which I'm hoping it is, I'll just say it's my own packaging. And sometimes that lets me send these out for like $5 or $6. This is going to WA though, so I don't know if that's a major area where Jenny lives. But Jenny, thank you for buying the puppet off me. It's cool as. Okay. Motley Crue. I don't know if this will fit in here because it's a decent sized book. I may have to encourage it a little bit. I don't want to hurt the book though. No, I'm going to go small padded mailer on that one. Oh, they're in this big box, which I have not cut open. If you're in a position to buy your stuff in bulk, guys, it is a game changer. Like I think Aussie Post goes up to 40% discount, maybe 50. I can't remember, but it was compelling. Cheryl at our local post office always tells me like the best way of doing things when I can afford it. I don't know about your post office, but ours, we're really lucky. They're really considerate of us as resellers and as small business owners, and they do try to give us good advice on the best way of getting stuff through. Ray, thanks again for that. I know I acknowledged you before, but I'll still acknowledge everyone on this here. Katy Perry, back into a padded mailer. Guys, something I need to do, though, I have pretty much covered myself already, but don't forget the Australia Post prices have all gone up. Anita, thank you for your purchase. They've all gone up, so you may need to, especially if you're on band 1 or whatever, make sure you're adjusting your post. If you've got business policies, make sure you're adjusting it, because I think the $10.95 small satchel has gone up to $11. It's either $15 or $55, but it's gone up enough it'll hurt your business if you don't fix it. Whereas for me at the moment, I can still, if I want to, I'm still sitting pretty on my my band discount, but I shouldn't be sitting on those laurels either. So just so as you're aware, things have changed. Make sure that you are changing with them. We'll get this tie and pop it into... Yeah, I'm tearing through these satchels, and I will buy them again. I will always rather use paper than plastic where I can, though sometimes the item just has to be sent a little bit more protected than what these do. Okay, James, thank you so very much. This is interesting because I can see that I'm not going to read it out because it's your privacy, but if you're a viewer, I have a feeling that you're buying this to be a prop. I think this is a prop, and I could be wrong. But guys, just so as you know, like a lot of TV people or people who secure stuff, clothing, they buy a lot off us resellers. This just because there is a studio name before his name, I don't know. But I have a feeling this might be a prop. Who knows who's going to wear it? That's cool. It might just be that James is going to wear it. If you're wearing it, James, good on you. You've got good taste. But I can see there's a studio name. Okay, so I won't do that one yet. Okay, so this one I'm going to put into, I hope it'll go into a medium. If not, I'll just snap Chewbacca in half to make him fit. Rhiannon's probably shrieking in horror, and that makes me laugh even more. Chewie, get in the bag. Get in the bag, mate. Will you fit in this bag though? Because you know I'm going to make you. Yes. Okay. Chewie is in. The 2 cars are in, and Rhiannon, I'll be sending you some money back for your post, all right? Always try to bundle, especially for the viewers. I will try to bundle the post wherever possible, because I know the importance of saving your money where I can. Okay. It is hard to keep track of sometimes though. So if you're ever not sure and you just want to make sure I'm looking after you, if you're buying multiple items, just contact me and say, hey, uncle, can you combine shipping for me? I can do it. I can invoice you for the items. So yeah, you just buy them, put them in your cart, say that you're buying them, and then I'll send you an invoice for them. Nice and easy solved. Okay. This is actually going well. These, like I said, these satchels are fabulous. Okay, Hayden, you're a legend, mate. I hope you enjoy that movie. I'm sure you will. Like I said, Far Cry should be downloaded by now, so I'm going to message you and get your PS username. I'll have to make my profile visible, though. I generally just play, like, I'm online, but I'm not online. Okay. This is actually, I feel really good about this. This is a good run. WrestleMania. And then I'm going to check. I'm going to have to check with some of the Whatnot guys using Whatnot. I don't want to be on the waiting list. I think I do want to get up and running with it. So I've got to find out, because I don't think Judder would watch this far into one of my videos. But I'm going to ask if I use his referral code. Or Octo, you might be watching this far in. I think you've got a Whatnot. If I use your referral code, does that let me bypass the wait time? Or do I still get put onto a waiting list? Because I don't want to sit there waiting. I'm bloody the Geelong-Flipper. I should be in by now. See how self-important I am? Okay. Spewing about these bloody headphones. Spewing. Sorry, no. I'm really happy. Thank you so very much for buying from me. Are you going to go in here? Are you going to be... No. Great. How much should I charge shipping on them? Not only am I shipping resentment, I'm... All right. What I'll do, I'll give them one solitary wrap of bubble wrap to still be a good uncle. And then I'm going to slam them into a large satchel, which I'll turn inside out and say my packing, me packy. Okay. It does feel weird being a bit scabby on the tape. Normally I'd be like, yeah, who cares? Who cares? Oh, who cares? It's a wonder I haven't used up my phone storage by now. I mean, I'm probably going to jinx myself saying that. Do I have large satchels? Do I? Medium? Medium? I thought I bought every shape and flavour. Medium? Small? Small? No, 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 no. I know there's somewhere here. I'm sure there's somewhere here. Unless I used them all. Oh well. Large satchel. I thought I bought 20. Maybe I've used them all. Thank you. Let's see if it fits, guys. Ali just gave me one of hers. Yep. Okay, so all you do, guys, so as I'm not paying the large satchel fee, turn it inside out, make it your own. It's sort of funny, putting the bubble wrap on has made it more difficult to pop this in. Let's see if I can gently stretch it out first. Did you want to test the weight of it? I was going to say it would be funny if the weight still made it large even after I do. Holy dooly. I keep saying to Ali, I need to do tension band exercises. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. I'm getting anxious doing it on camera. Guys, I totally forgot to show you what I did. I wrapped, I'm sorry, I'll show you just quickly the end result. So it's got the bubble wrap. This is it's actually an extra large satchel inside out. And I've just taped it up with a couple of pieces of tape because I'm running perilously close to running out of tape, and Ali still needs to do her pack and track as well. Depending on how I'm going for time, I'm just talking out loud to you guys and to Ali now, but I might even stop by Bunnings or something and just buy some more. It's packing tape in this business, as you guys know, you just can't afford to not have it. It's an absolute integral part of our business. So I think I might, or I'll get it tomorrow. But either way, before the weekend is done, might get more. And Ali was like, yeah, we get like one of those massive 36 roll ones, which makes even more sense, but just to tide us through until then. Or I'll buy some. The Aussie Post stuff, it's funny, I thought the Aussie Post stuff would be an absolute rip-off. Sorry, Aussie Post. But I was wrong. It's for the fact that you're getting it from the post office, and then I can also add it into my purchasing through the Band 5. I don't think there's a discount on that, but it just ties it all in. That will be something that is another option for tomorrow at least. I'm hoping that this fits lengthwise. It'll fit in. Sorry, here we go. There you go. So this is for the model, bubble wrap, and then into a padded on top of that. Oh, it just fails. What do I do? It literally just misses. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm still going to use it. I'm going to pop some cardboard in there to protect it, and then I'm just going to tape it over. I don't think I've got any large padded. No. So, well, I can cover it like that now. And we have literally, I am using, well, the last part of tape in the offsite. Not literally, but there's not a lot left. But this way none of it will go on the model. And I'll just, sorry guys, this is total guerrilla packing. But it will hold and the customer's purchase doesn't get hurt. And that is all I care about. Photo over the sides like a Christmas present. And that way it'll be spot on. In fact, I know it sounds silly, but I'm actually happy with that. See? That's all packed up nice and tight. Hasn't hurt their purchase, but I've still been able to use a medium mailer for that. So that'll be making it in style. Tara, I'm still so annoyed that you bought my headset. But grateful, but annoyed. And Ray. Okay. Then this awesome player. This will be one that we Fort Knox with the bubble wrap. It's 10 to 2. I'm actually, despite the fact I've been talking for so long, I feel that we're making really, really good time on this one. So considering how much I had to pack and considering I have spoken the whole time, hope you guys have picked up some stuff that has been helpful, or ways that you would do stuff or wouldn't do it, either way around. I just got a prompt to ask ChatGPT something instead of Siri. That was bizarre. Now, here's the question. I think this should be in cardboard just because it is electronics. Electronics, that's a term that doesn't get used enough, does it? Hey there guys, welcome to Tori's Electronics. Almost makes me sound like I'm running a Canadian shop. And I now know I've got Canadian viewers who probably still aren't watching this late in. But hello Canada, hope that you're well. And it's because I said A that made me think of that. Canada, A. I've never heard any of my Canadian, real life Canadian people do that A sound. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you love it, but I haven't heard it. Okay, so over and over we go. Where we tape it, no one knows. And I tend to just squish at the edges there, but we may not need that much. Okay, because this is being sent domestically, it will be done by Aussie Post's dimensions. I'll cut the box down a little bit. Using the cutter, make sure you're always shutting this when you're not using it, and make sure that you are putting the blade down, that it's locked and it can't be moved by mistake, and popping it back in when you're done. I've cut myself before. The pain is incredible, and you can you can really, really injure yourself in a permanent sense, if you know what I'm saying, if you're not careful with those blades. So I don't want anyone accidentally not able to watch another episode because they cut themselves. Okay. So, and that's the whole thing, like, you know, I'm making light of it, but you can accidentally cut yourself, like in a horrible way with these things. They're razor sharp, and they're designed to be razor sharp. And you know, a lot of us work by ourselves. You could hurt yourself and not even be able to call for help. So that's why, like, I'm lucky at the moment, Ali's here with me, but most of the time I'm packing by myself. You guys get to see me packing later. But obviously, if I did hurt myself, it wouldn't be like I'd have the video uploaded of me doing it. It'd just be, I'd be saying to Ali, hey, can you live stream my funeral? She'd say, no, probably not, actually. I'd say, what if it's a pay-per-view? I wouldn't say anything because I wouldn't be making the decision. I'd just be like, bye. No, I'd probably go Geelong-Flipper coming to a Ouija board near you. Imagine that. Hey guys, Uncle Flip here, coming to you live from a Ouija board. You know the beautiful thing about this is, put in the comments, write the word, if you're still listening, write in the comment. We'll see who the real ones are, the ones who have got nothing better to do. If you are still here after all this time, pop in the comments below, Ouija board. O-U-I-J-A. Ouija board. It'll make me laugh so much. And I'll go, you're simply amazing. We did amazing thrifting. We were going to thrift earlier today, but we didn't because I was meant to pick up that stuff I told you guys about, the Fitbit and the clothing. But I don't know. Maybe the lady's got in touch with me now, but too late today now. I know that sounds bad, but money's time. And I've got money to try to make it home with getting my photos done. I want to go get some lunch. And maybe even do a live tonight. I don't think I'm going to have time for video gaming. I might video game instead of doing a live. I don't know. Just means I won't be talking to as many of you. So if you're still listening and you're ever wondering, Uncle Flip's games, we still talk. It's just not reseller talk as such, because there's no point. It's just chatting to each other as I play a game. Okay, that's bounce proof. I'm very satisfied with that packing. Well, I would say that because it's my packing, but I'm satisfied with it. And let's have a look here. Let's go to Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Wow, guys, you were so patient. I'm still not going to do the plush haul. I'll finish up this video for now. It's damn long, and I'll skedaddle, leave Ali to get her stuff done. Though she could always just bring it home now if she wanted to. And she's saying no. She's laughing, but she's saying no. I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to hang out with me either. That's a guilt trip. Don't tell her. All right, into the car we go. Let's get out of here and let this lovely girl finish her work. All right, camera off. Hey, if you've watched this long, hey, you know what? I'm just going to not put any more pressure on myself for the day regarding this, because I do definitely have work to do. I am going home to finish my drafts, do photography. I might see you guys tonight. I might not. If I don't, then channel members will still get this tonight. And otherwise, the rest of you, you'll see me on Sunday. So happy Sunday, but I'll be filming Sunday most likely. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next live or the next video. If you're not a channel member, $1.49 a month. Okay.